Hi everybody, it's Pamela Naturals back with another video. I hope you're enjoying the videos this year so far, and I hope you guys will stick around with me this year to learn more about our natural hair, share a little bit about personal development and, relationships and things like that. I also like to share my faith on this channel, so please subscribe, like, and share. That aside, in this video, we're going to talk about why I have never used rice water on my natural hair. We are going to dissect what rice water is and some of the things that have held me back from using it until now. So if you're interested, keep watching. So I've got my jar of rice water cooking up in here, It's really brewing, and I'm gonna have a video on how I made this one and what I think is really the best way to make rice water after doing a lot of research and watching a lot of videos, and also after seeing what other people experience with rice water. The first thing we want to talk about is what on earth is rice water and why is there such a hype about it? If you're not aware, rice water has recently become really popular, especially in the natural hair community, and it originates with the yaowomen. And these women have been known to have, I think it's actually the longest hair on earth. They've got their hair scraping the floors, guys. It's beautiful, it's dark, it's shiny, and sometimes I think they have even the older population of women with really dark or black hair. So no graying. So obviously, people are interested to see what the secret is to their hair, and they attribute all their hair growth and their hair health of their hair to rice water. So we know that rice water is strengthening. It really is a protein treatment. And we know that protein actually helps to reduce breakage by making your hair stronger, right? There is videos out there claiming that you're gonna grow your hair with rice water. Not true. I mean, you can say it grows hair because it helps you retain length by reducing breakage, but to actually grow the hair, I don't think the research is very strong on that. There's probably very thin evidence for that at this stage. I mean, it's possible, but at this stage, I haven't found a lot to say that, rice water will actually grow your hair. So breakage is a big thing. If you've got type 4 hair or even just natural hair, whatever type, breakage is big. And anything to stop breakage is going to be very helpful. And that's why I guess African women have taken interest in learning a little bit more about rice water and using it on their hair. There have been amazing results with rice water, people reporting, length retention, etc. However, there have been not so great stories as well. But we'll talk about that a little bit later. For now, why haven't I used rice water? Well, the first thing is that it's a trend, or it started as a trend, I must say. There's just been such a hype about it and people are jumping on top of it. And I'm just not one to jump onto trends unless, it's not going to be a risk to my hair, or unless I really know it's going to be beneficial to my hair. Things that I'm not really knowledgeable about or I haven't researched a lot about. I like to take my time with them. I'll probably be the last one on the block, but I would have had, enough information. I would have gathered enough information to give me confidence in what I'm doing. The other reason I haven't used rice water is that because it's a protein, it has great potential to strengthen your hair, prevent breakage, but it can also dry your hair out. Guys, yeah. Our hair is naturally dry. I don't know about yours, but type 4s, and I know the majority of the people watching my videos are people with type 4 hair. Our hair is naturally dry. So yes, we want stronger hair, but moisture is normally the bigger challenge. So, adding something to your hair that has potential to dry it out, especially with the videos out there that are showing people using rice water every day, every week, etc. Hey, I just wasn't sure about it and how it would work on my hair. I don't know if you can tell, my hair is actually very dry at the minute. It's due a wash and a deep condition. I'll probably super deep condition it to bring back the moisture because I do suffer extreme dryness just naturally. But yeah, that's just one of the reasons I haven't used rice water. I didn't want it to dry my hair out. And that's the honest truth. For someone like myself, I think I've got low porosity hair. I think from the tests that I've done, I mean, I could be wrong, I don't know. But in my research and in, the test that I took to test my porosity, I found that it was low porosity. I do suffer frizz as well, which is a characteristic of high porosity. But, I don't know. When I did the test, I was low porosity. What rice water does, it actually protects the hair. There's a starchy material, starchy substance that sits on the shaft of the hair to strengthen it and protect it. In doing that, however, you can actually overload the hair with protein or the rice water or that starchy substance, which can in turn cause the hair to be dry, brittle, and even start to break. Okay? Obviously, we know that when you put rice water on your hair, it continues to work even after you've rinsed it out. And if you have that layer of rice water or rice, substance on your hair, you are, more likely to struggle getting in moisture, especially if you're low porosity. Already your hair finds it hard to get moisture in. And then you have this thin layer on top, which is protecting the hair and strengthening the hair, but also preventing moisture from going in. You know what I mean? And because rice water also has properties to, give the hair shine, like to give your hair like a nice shiny look, in my understanding, that would mean that the cuticle is made to close by the rice water. So if you're a low porosity girl, you've got struggles trying to get that cuticle open, right? And if the rice water is closing it, then we have a problem because we can't get moisture in, and moisture is fundamental to healthy hair that thrives, that grows, that retains its length. So, I decided to take a seat about it before I tried rice water. Another thing, guys, is that it stinks. Yeah. If you have tried to, brew your water, a lot of us will brew it for, a week. The yaowomen, I think I've seen do it from a few days, or is it a week, up to months in the cupboard, in a dry, dark place. It smells really bad. And I remember I had started to make it some time back, and because of the smell, I thought I was doing something wrong. So I ended up aborting that mission. But yeah, it does smell, and that's why I have got a few things in here to help it not smell as much. And I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's not just the orange, there's other things in there. There's something else in there to help it not have that really bad smell. And there's people that have used this and they say that their hair smells even after being rinsed. No, I don't want to go to work smelling like rice water, guys. So the smell, it's only recently that we've been able to find ways to try and mask the smell of rice water, because when it does brew, it does smell. But then at the time when rice water was first coming up, there wasn't any, suggestions or any ideas around how to mask that smell. And I just wasn't ready to put the smelly rice water in my hair. Another reason, guys, is that rice water did not work for some people. I've asked a few people some questions, even on my stories on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, if you don't, what you doing, girl? Some things I'm not able to share here on YouTube. So please follow me on Instagram and we can chat. I normally ask questions and I'm trying to interact with you on a more personal level there. It's easier to do up there. So Instagram. But anyway, I have asked some questions in my stories and people have been like, no, rice water didn't work for me. And I'm like, oh, why would I try something that actually doesn't work? So yeah, that's another reason I just decided, well, I'm not going to try it yet. Another reason is pretty big, and this one has come out in recent years. I think there was a Dr. Oz show that actually said that there are impurities in rice water and arsenic. Arsenic is a toxic substance, and although it's natural, it's found in the earth, if it's used in high quantities, it can be harmful. It can kill you. So obviously that freaked me out and I'm like, whoa, I know we eat rice, which would be more damaging if we're actually eating rice, which has arsenic as well. But, you know, also putting it on the hair wouldn't be something that's desirable. However, in my research, I have found that there's ways to, you know, wash your rice water and, you know, handle and prepare your rice in readiness for the rice water to reduce the amount of impurities in your rice. And that's one of the things that made me, you know, take a back seat on using rice water. I just wasn't sure. But guys, my conclusion and my understanding and, you know, from all of my research, arsenic is in many things, not just the rice water. It's in the soil. It's actually in the soil. So the arsenic is in the rice itself, and it's hard to take it out. I know they say boil it and you can take out some of it, but I believe it's almost impossible to actually remove it. Yeah, if you use organic, then you have a better chance of having less impurities in the rice. But, you know, even if you don't use organic rice water, guys, just wash your rice water. There's ways to try and, you know, make it as pure as possible for yourself to use on your hair or even to eat. There's impurities in the air, there's impurities in the water. We really live in a world where it's hard to completely remove impurities from our lifestyles, but we can try, you know. So yeah, in other areas you might thrive and do better and eat cleaner and only put clean things on your body, but in other areas it's more difficult and sometimes impossible. For example, the air we breathe, full of pollution, right? You can't really help that unless you want to stop breathing, which would mean death, which, you know, I mean, you decide. So the final reason I have not used rice water is because of the testimonies of women out there having breakage, damage, their hair being brittle and just super dry and unmanageable, and they're unable to take it back to its healthy, moisturized state. It's really concerning, or it was concerning to me, and I just wasn't ready to just use this rice water that could possibly leave me bald or have me, you know, collect my hair in like my shed hair in clump sizes or, you know, handfuls. So I decided to take a back seat and just watch and just wait and see how rice water unfolds, and also to do my own research, which takes time before I actually tried rice water. But a few of you guys have asked me, I know a few of you guys have not used rice water because you're like, oh, you've never used rice water, so I thought I'm not going to use it. Thanks for considering me. Obviously, always, you know, do your own research and, you know, make your own decisions. But I definitely appreciate that you guys find my information beneficial. So those are my reasons, guys, for not trying rice water until now, which I am going to do this series where I am going to talk about rice water. I think I've got 3 or 4 videos, maybe 5, all related to rice. If you're interested, just follow. I'm gonna upload them one after the other for you guys to be able to follow and get all the information you need before you try rice water for yourself. Leave a comment below, guys. Have you tried rice water? Has it worked for you? Did your hair grow or retain its length? Did you experience any dryness, brittleness, shading, breaking? I want to know all of it, girl. Let's meet in the comment sections. I actually respond to comments, so don't be shy. Give this video a massive thumbs up if you love it, or if you like it, or if you find it helpful, and be sure to share with your friends, family. You never know who needs help. Until next time, it's Pamela Naturals. I will see you in the next video. Bye.